Hey, soldier.
Hey, Ghost.
Morning, Captain. How's the day going?
So far, so good, Lieutenant.
That's good to hear. Anything exciting happening on your end?
Nothing much, Lieutenant. How about your end?
It's been a quiet day on my end as well. Task Force 141 has been on standby, waiting for our next mission.
Oh, okay, I have something to ask. I was going to do some exercise, but I don't have much of an idea. Can you tell me about your exercise routine?
My exercise routine typically consists of a combination of strength training and cardiovascular exercises. I focus on functional workouts that incorporate compound movements, such as squats, deadlifts, bench presses, and push-ups, to build overall strength and power. For cardio, I engage in activities like running, swimming, and cycling to improve endurance and stamina. Training with a heavy rucksack and gas mask helps simulate real-life missions.
That's awesome. Can you give me a detailed plan?
My exercise plan usually looks something like this. Day 1, full body strength training, focusing on compound movements. Day 2, cardiovascular exercise, such as a long run, swimming, or bike ride. Day full body strength training, focusing on different muscle groups. Day 4, rest day, allowing the body to recover and rebuild. Day 5, high intensity interval training session, HIIT, to improve speed and power. Day 6, full body strength training, but with lighter weights and higher reps to focus on muscular endurance. Repeat.
Day 7?
On day 7, I switch things up a bit and focus on mobility and flexibility exercises. I do some stretching, yoga, or Pilates to help maintain range of motion, reduce injury risk, and support overall physical fitness. I also do some active recovery activities like light jogging, walking, or using a stationary bike at a low intensity. This helps keep the muscles loose and continue the recovery process.
Can you give me more details of Day 1 training?
Certainly. Day 1 is primarily focused on building strength. To start, I warm up with some light cardio like jogging or jumping jacks for a few minutes to increase my heart rate and loosen up my muscles. Then I do a circuit training routine consisting of 5-6 compound exercises. For example, squats X3 sets, 8-10 repetitions each, bench presses X3 sets, 8-10 repetitions each. Pull-ups or lat pull-downs, X3 sets, 8-10 repetitions each. Deadlifts or Romanian deadlifts, X2 3 sets, 6-8 repetitions each Russian.
Can you give me more details of Day 2 training?
Of course, Day 2 is dedicated to improving cardiovascular fitness. I start with a light warm-up, typically a mixture of light jogging and dynamic stretching. Then, I move on to the main activity, which could be a long-distance run, swimming, cycling, or any other cardio exercise you prefer. I aim to sustain a moderate intensity pace for the entire session, which usually lasts about 30-60 minutes or more, depending on my fitness goal. I also focus on maintaining good form and breathing rhythms during the exercise to ensure efficiency and prevent fatigue.
Can you give me more details of Day 3 training?
Certainly, on Day 3, I switch back to strength training, but with a different focus from Day 1. The aim is still to build overall muscular strength and power, but the exercises are tailored to target different muscle groups. Here's a sample routine. Deadlifts X3 sets, 8-10 repetitions each. Military press or shoulder presses X3 sets, 8-10 repetitions each. Weighted lunges or step-ups, X3 sets, 8-10 repetitions each on each leg. Dumbbell or barbell rows, X3 sets, 8-10 repetitions each.
Can you give me more details of Day 4 training?
Day 4 is dedicated to rest and recovery. Rest is crucial for allowing the body to repair and rebuild muscles after strenuous training. During this day, I avoid intense physical activity and focus on light movement like walking or stretching. It's also a good opportunity to address any soreness or muscle tension using techniques like foam rolling or gentle stretching. Additionally, I use this day to ensure I'm hydrated and properly fueling my body for recovery, including consuming enough protein, carbohydrates, and healthy fats.
Can you give me more details of Day 5 training?
Sure. Day 5 focuses on high-intensity interval training, HIIT. This type of training combines short bursts of intense activity with brief recovery periods. The idea is to alternate periods of all-out effort with periods of rest or very light activity, with the goal of maximizing workout effectiveness in a shorter time frame. Here's an example routine. Warm-up, 5-10 minutes of light cardio, HIIT session. Choose your activity such as running, biking, jumping jacks, burpees, etc. 4-6 rounds of 30-second all-out effort, 39.
Can you give me more details of Day 6 training?
On day 6, I do another strength training session with a focus on muscular endurance. The goal is to train with lighter weights but higher repetitions to build endurance and stamina in the muscles. A routine might look like this: goblet squats with a kettlebell or dumbbell, x 3 sets, 15-20 repetitions each. Push-ups or push-up variations, x 3 sets, 15-20 repetitions each. Dumbbell or bodyweight rows, x 3 sets, 15-20 repetitions each. Dumbbell or kettlebell thrusters, x 3 sets, 15-20 repetitions each.
Can you give me more details about day 7?
On the 7th day, I focus on mobility and flexibility exercises. It's important to have good mobility and flexibility for overall movement and performance, and it can also reduce the risk of injury. Here's a sample routine: foam rolling or self-myofascial release for 5-10 minutes. Dynamic stretching and mobility routines, focusing on areas like hips, shoulders, and spine. Yoga, Pilates, or functional training exercises that emphasize mobility and stability. Cool down with some static stretching to improve flexibility.
All right, I think I got it.
Glad to hear that. Remember, feel free to adjust the routines based on your preferences, available equipment, and fitness goals. And make sure to listen to your body when training so you don't overdo it or risk injury.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Welcome, Captain. I will see you again.